upset, Laura? Things I can't fucking tell you! That's what's upsetting me. Because it would be on medication. Can't have that. But suffice to say, it's never about me, is it? No. Who could it possibly be about? Who's controlled by different things and different people, and Laura's not at all. Not at all. Laura's not in any kind of psychiatric thing. Laura's not on psych meds. Laura doesn't belong to this or that, does she? No. No, she does not. So when Laura's upset, what do you fucking think's upsetting her? Things I can't fucking tell you! Lion's Den. You think I'm exaggerating? I'm not. Even one of my mail, I don't give any of you guys. You'll never have my email. But one of you did get to have it. He knows who he is. Actually, the one that wanted to just keep sending me pictures of his you-know-what had it for a long time too. But he stopped because I got tired of it. It doesn't interest me. I have them all. It doesn't interest me. I'm not interested. I don't know you. I don't know who you are, Frankie. But the other one, actually even talked to my mom before on the phone. He's a friend, and he was appalled and disgusted with what I told him, what I go through. He knew. He knew. He knew. But he also knows there's nothing I can do about it. I can't do anything about it. I can't even get upset if my mother does something that reveals personal shit that we don't want people to know or whatever, because if I get too loud, the cops will be called on me. Why do they want to get away from here? I'm not abusive towards my mother. Do you understand? She does things that you're just like, oh my God. Remember, she's 76, dementia. You know, she's in the lion's den and I can't get her out. Because it's where she wants to be. And she's putting us both in danger. If I can't protect her, she's putting us both in danger, and I can't get her to understand that. But guess what? If we had been with Joe in a house and the donkey and the chickens and all that, we would be safe forever. Forever from these motherfuckers. From the ones who call the cops and from the ones who saturate her fucking existence. And this is not exaggeration, like I said. One of you knows. He might not be he, but Selena also knows. Selena and I aren't really friends anymore. She's pissed me off and this, that, or whatever. And plus it gets difficult because what happens is my mom breaks, okay? My mom goes in Selena's ear, blah, 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 blah. It's not true. Selena believes it. Same with Churchman. I need to look up how she caused me another injury. I can't remember when I broke my foot. She caused me another injury. And she did it. She wasn't really sorry. That's the thing. If I did that to somebody, because I'm forcing them to hop up the steps even though they don't want to, because for some reason I'm offended, which I would never be that. Why do you want to crawl, Laura? Why do you want to crawl up the steps? My foot's broken and I'm scared. But what do you want to crawl for? Just hop. Go ahead. You can hold on to me. It'll be fine. You hold on to the railing on one side, Laura, and me on the other, and it'll be fine. It wasn't fine! And I knew, and I was afraid. And she went, no, don't, it wasn't fine. It wasn't fine. I can't remember what happened to me. I have to look it up on my videos. I can't remember because it was all fucking trauma. But it wasn't fine. She caused me to have another, she did something. I wound up having to go to the emergency because she insisted, this fucking bitch, control freak, If I don't want to hop, let me crawl. She put me in the goddamn ambulance. She was nice enough to take me. I'm sorry, she was nice enough. I called 911 because she was going to take me. And then she's like, Laura, it's bad traffic. Why don't you just call 911? She was going to take me. Remember, she caused it to happen, doesn't really care, but she's a Christian, is going to go to heaven, and she talks about God all the time, and prays, and does all that, and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, church woman. If I did that to someone, caused them to literally, they have a broken foot, and I caused them to have another injury, because I'm so fucking control freak, that the steps were this high. I don't remember what happened, but I can look it up. My foot's broken. I can't remember which foot it was. It's one of you. Some of you might remember. I can look it up anyway. Because remember, I had no internet. I had no nothing. But I created videos so I could upload them all at once I had a means to do it, either at the library or once I was healed. You know. But that was months, and you guys didn't know if I died. Anyway, I wanted to crawl. I have a right to crawl. I'm not hurting you. Apparently she's, what do you want to do that for? What do you want to crawl for, Laura? Just hop. You don't have to crawl. You don't have to, I really don't want to do what you want me to do. Remember, I'm helpless. Broken foot. And she had me fucking, the steps outside have like this one step, this one step, this one step, okay? So I listened to her and hopped up on my good foot, and it did something to it. I don't know why. Maybe it was the weight of the cast on this foot, but it reverberated through this whole thing, and I wound up in the emergency. And I wound up, this broken foot wasn't even hurting me, but I wound up in fucking emergency because she wouldn't let me crawl! My God! What is wrong with these people? What is wrong with everybody? She wouldn't let me crawl up my own steps. Let me fucking crawl like I always do. Oh, Laura, there's no need to do that. Look, all you have to do is hold on to this railing here, Laura, and hold on to my shoulder here, and you have your broken foot, so how am I going to get up the step? Just hop! Yeah! Land him in the goddamn emergency! Don't remember what happened, but that's serious, and she wasn't even sorry. I mean, she's sorry, like, oh, I'm so, you know, but you could tell a sincere apology. I would be mortified. I would be like, oh my God. But guess what, people? Would I do it to someone in the first place? Would I do that to somebody? If I'm helping somebody out who has a broken foot and all these people around here abandon me, okay? I only a church woman, and remember, I had recently told her off for something else, and she wasn't supposed to be in my life. But she forgave me, and she was in my life, and she's the only one that helped. The only one. Nobody even offered to take my fucking garbage to put out. Okay? No one even offered that. And then I put a big sign on the door, and then they were embarrassed by the sign, and then somebody got my garbage. Fucking assholes. But they're all Christians, right? Yeah. Anyway, church woman, I told this story, but it's all coming back to me now. Because it's just unbelievable how much I'm treated like garbage, and they even will call the police, all right? They'll call the police if they hear me yelling. And you can say, well, you shouldn't be yelling. Yeah, you're right, I shouldn't, but you still shouldn't call the fucking cops. You're not hearing me through open windows. You're hearing me through totally closed up. So you're not really hearing, you can't be hearing much, because I tested this when I came here in 2009. I blasted music and saw how you could hear it outside, okay? So whoever's calling the cops, it's just, they'll call the cops like that. They'll do it like that, okay? Do it like that. I'm not abusive towards my mother, right? There are times that she just, like, she does something and I'm in a state of shock. I'm just like, Mom, you said you wouldn't do that. You promised. We said that we're going to keep that secret. We have to be careful. We're in the lion's den. You know that. Please be quiet. Please don't reveal our shit. Blah, blah. And then she blah, 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 blah. And then if something happens, I won't be able to protect her. I won't be able to protect her if something happens. If she winds up in a mental hospital or something or whatever, I have no control over that. There'll be not one fucking thing I could do about it except be here and collapsing in tears. That's it. as you guys have repeatedly seen, not one goddamn thing I can do about it. I mean, that's reality. But that woman made me hop when I was scared and I said I don't want to do it. I knew. I just didn't want to do it. But to her, oh, it's no big deal. No big deal, Laura. You get your broken foot, I will help you. You hold onto the railing and hold onto my shoulder and you just hop up. So I hopped up this many inches, felt it reverberate through my whole leg, wound up in the goddamn emergency. But I didn't wind up in the emergency right away. See, something was wrong, and now this is my good leg that I'm using the walker, and I have to use the walker, which means I have to walk on this leg. This foot the broken foot wasn't hurting me, but this was killing me to such a point that I had to go to the emergency. I was in agony. And she did it to me, her stupid control freak nature. It's unreal. Selena's witnessed it. She's been disgusted by it because my mom, I'll be talking to Selena on my own phone. And then I think my mom was talking to the church woman and not, whatever it is, Selena's witnessed this church woman be so fucking control freak, it's not funny. Like ridiculously so. Ridiculously so. But when she injured me, she caused me to have to go to the emergency and to get MRIs and to get ultrasound and all that to figure out what was wrong with my leg. And remember, this is my good leg. Remember, if I get too injured, Omar will be dead. If I fall, if I wind up in a nursing home, if whatever, Omar would be dead. There'd be no one to take care of him. I wouldn't have my dog anymore. And that's just reality. I'm not lying, I'm not exaggerating, it's just sickening, disgusting reality. Just as what I'm telling you now, Selena knows, and one of my friends knows. And yes, I view him as a friend, because he's not one of you guys who just like, can I have your email, can I have swap to you, can I do Skype, can I do this, can I, no. He wrote nice comments to me that were not just, can I have this, can I have this, can I have this, how do I get to know you, how do I contact you, blah, 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 no. For a whole year, and then I gave him my email address, because I trusted him, okay? I trusted him. Just like I didn't want to go to a hotel room with Brian and oh, well, we could just watch porn and you know, to ourselves, is what he said. You know that's not going to happen. If I'd gone to the hotel, but I have control, which so many people do not. If I'd gone to the hotel, you know we would have been in bed, and I wouldn't have been comfortable. It's been too fucking long for me. Not only that, I told you what Donald did to me during that 7 years, 8 months parts of a relationship, okay? He would crawl on top of me when I wasn't ready, and he was on psych meds, which meant he would last instead of... Again, reality. My reality. I'm not making it up. I'm not exaggerating it. And I'm not exaggerating the danger my mother and I are in now. He tried to help me. He even talked to an attorney for me, and there's nothing that he really can do. Especially there's things going on. I can't tell you. I can't tell you, but my mother... It's just an unreal situation. I could have escaped it if my mom had kept her word that we were going to go and get a house with Joe. It's just unreal. I don't remember what it said. It's on private. I didn't delete it. There was one night I was so upset over this whole fucking thing. And whatever it is, it doesn't matter. I don't know, but I have it. I document everything. I was so upset that I was drunk, shit-faced, and screaming, doing a video, screaming. And I watched it the next day when I sobered up. I'm like, oh fuck. Well, fortunately, it only showed it showed 50 people had watched it, but people don't watch the whole thing. They watch most people, because it'll say my average watch time is like 1 minute something. So I'm like, all right, well, if someone saw this, it's very few. Laura, it'll be all right. But it wasn't, because I think I revealed shit I was not supposed to reveal, because I just wanted to fucking die. That happened a couple times, you know. I got too drunk and created videos that I watched them the next day when I sobered up. I'm like, oh my God, take that, and I put it immediately on private. Now, of course, again, some people saw it, but like even if 50 people, I knew that 50 didn't mean shit, because 50 could be like, you know, like most people don't watch your whole thing. That's why if everyone watched my whole thing, I'd have an average watch time of like 10 minutes. It's 1 minute and something. Average watch time is 1 minute and something. So all I could really do is say, hopefully no one saw it. That's all. Hopefully it's one of those things. It was in the middle of the night, and I found it in the morning when I sobered up. It wasn't like days went by, and it had been very few people had seen it. But what it revealed, it was not good. I was screaming and yelling into the video, and I uploaded it shit-faced. Not good. But then when I was at Donald's, I accidentally uploaded a nude, and YouTube didn't punish me because they knew it wasn't porn. They could tell that I didn't do it on purpose, and I was disgusted with how I looked anyway. I accidentally uploaded a video. I was just videoing, I wanted to see what I looked like, because remember, I'm always trying to lose weight and stuff. And I was always shaking because Donald can't catch me doing those videos, or I'm in deep shit. He could kill me. Remember, you want to know how I accidentally uploaded the damn video? That was the Lion's Den too, indisputably. Try to tell me otherwise, I'll laugh in your fucking face. I'm in the Lion's Den now. I was in the Lion's Den with Donald and Hope, big time, because I was doing what I can't do. I was secretly doing videos behind their backs, talking about them, living there under their good graces. You know what I mean? That wasn't my home like before. That wasn't my legal address like before. Okay, like they I guess it was still my legal address, but I don't know. I wasn't with Donald anymore. I wasn't paying rent. You know, they can throw me out at a moment's notice, and in the end they did. And I wouldn't stay. You think I'm going to call the cops and say, this is my legal address, and legally, under the law, they can't really throw me out on the street instantly, because they have to give me notice, at least a month's notice to leave. You know, Donald wanted me gone. He's going to kill me. He had choked me the night before. I had to get the fuck out of there. There's no, oh, well, I mean, if both Donald and his mom are hating me, want me out instantly, you think I'm going to stay? Are you serious? Donald had fucking choked me the night before. He had reached down and it said, leave now. I was scared even staying overnight. So no, technically, I mean, if you want to look at it technically, sure, you're right. I mean, people would be right. Well, technically, you could have stayed. They can't. If you've been staying there for years, that's your legal address. They can't legally throw you out. They have to give you a month's notice. Because it's not my home, you know. They can give me a month's notice to leave. Donald wanted me gone. He had choked me the night before. I had to leave. And I told you, I was able to get Omar only because my cunning wits, because I have a brain. Donald knew I had a brain, and then he proceeded to crush down every little thing that was good about me. I have to go get my mom's meds, and I have to get groceries. Oh, and Joe wants stuff from me. He's like, can you do this for me, and can you do that for me today? You know what, I have to go, you know, he's going to want that from me. I have to get groceries, I have to get my mother's meds, and I don't want to just come right home. I want my salvation. You know what, Joe? My mother's gone, but she'll be home, and I like to do my videos, and I like to go have my salvation. And I'm trying to help you, but you know, I got an email from him. I need you to do this and that today. Can you please do it for me? I think I am getting thinner. I found a belt that didn't fit me before, and now it's fitting me. It was in my mom's room, so I gave it to her because it didn't fit me before. Oh, joy, I'm getting thinner. Big whoop-de-doo. So I can go out and escape into my music and then come home to hell. Can't protect her from herself. We're in the fucking lion's den. And I can't tell you how or why. That would reveal my location, and we can't do that. Suffice to say, I made a friend out here who's just a friend. He wasn't trying to fuck me. He wasn't trying to get to know me. He just wanted to be my friend. He knows who he is if he's watching this. And you know, and he was trying to help me. From, you know, he lives out of state, but he was trying to help me with this situation that he was like, wow. He knew. He even ran it by a lawyer of his friend, and they're like, yeah, we don't know what you can do about that, Laura. Because remember, I'm viewed as garbage. I don't work. I'm not treated with respect by anybody. I'm not treated with respect by anybody. Unreal. Everything I'm saying is the truth. You understand? I wish it wasn't the truth, but it is. And again, one plus Selena, of course, and Joe. That's it. Selena, Joe, and one of you, one of my male fans, not viewers, fans. And I became his email. I mean, but I don't have time to like go back and forth with him or whatnot. But the fact is, he wanted to talk to me, and it was a whole year of just being nice to me in comments and whatnot, okay? It wasn't, you discover my channel. Can I get to know you? How do I find you? How do I Skype you? How do I do this? The email, give it up, blah, blah, blah. And then Frankie with his porn. You don't respond to me. I'm gonna unsubscribe. Good, do it. I'm not interested in any fucking cock. I'm not interested! You know how many fucking cock pictures I have from him? I'm not interested. I like people. I don't like body parts. At one point, I even asked you if I could have a picture of you, but you're not going to give me any picture. Plus, if you gave me a picture, it's probably a lie. He actually did give me a picture, but it was a distant one, and it probably was a lie. And then when I was trying to get to know him better, instead of him just sending me cock pictures, he's like, you know, I just want, just fantasy, you know, I don't want to, he didn't want to do it. He sent me cock pictures forever. Forever. And I have them all. And I'm not interested. I'm not interested in your stupid cock. But I have Hotmail, and I can't block anybody on it. And I didn't want to say to him, please stop doing it. But you get, I wanted to be nice. You get the hint if I'm not responding to you. Once in a while I'd respond. I looked at them, but I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Why am I going to be interested in his cock if it's not attached to a person that I can get to know? I mean, anyway, he finally stopped. I have tons of those. I saved them all. I didn't delete them. They're all in my email. There's probably hundreds. And it's all the same thing. It's him coming. It's his cock. It's this. It's I'm not interested. You're not even... I don't even get to know you at all. Even if a personal ad, they've done it too, even though I told them not to. One time a personal ad guy, I said, please don't send a picture of your cough.